I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what is wrong with my okay. Still connected. We in there. Okay. All right. So, where was I at? So, I lived in Alaska and knew that I had a gift at this point. And I started seeing things like it would be like maybe 15, 20 seconds before it happened. So, if something fell off the table, I see it, which is crazy and awesome. But I would see it before it fell off the table, and then I would see it fall off the table. I started to doubt myself a lot after that, because I was always raised that we're not always right. You may think, even with experience, you always open up your mind to learning things or hearing the opinion of others. So I will always second guess myself. Like, I'll see something happen before it happened, but I won't say anything, and then it'll happen. And then I'm like, damn, I could have said something, could have told somebody how awesome I was. But then sometimes I would say, hey, pick that up before it falls, and then it never falls. So I just started being quiet and watching. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, I started praying, doing different types of meditation, to make myself stronger, to be able to help. And then, all of a sudden, I couldn't sleep. And this is real. This is not, it's not like fairy tale. So the way my condo was set up, there was the living room, there was like a little hallway, and then you had 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, right? At night, when I turned off all the lights, I've always felt comfortable in the dark. More comfortable than anything else. The one thing my grandmother always told me was, you turn the lights out, all the lights off in the house at night. Just in case somebody comes into the house, you see them before they see you. Think about it. Their eyes adjusting. You already there. Or your eyes was closed. So when you open them, it's already dark. So I prayed. All of a sudden, I not only felt or saw good things, but I felt bad things. Like, I literally felt like spirits was trying to jump into me, like, at night. Like, I know now that I was trying to catch the attention, but it didn't always feel good. Like, it was dangerous. So I prayed for God to take my blessing away. Take it away. Because I was raised like that, thank you, Dorothy Brown. Because I was raised like that, I understood when some things are just not, they're not supposed to be, right? So, I prayed to God to take it away. I stopped meditating, stopped doing all that. Because I didn't. It was too much for me. I couldn't handle it. And I knew at that point I could not handle it. So speed up some years. Like I said before, you try to run from it, but your lineage is your lineage. Who you are is who you are. I still saw stuff. I still felt stuff. I'm an empath. first and foremost. I'm able to pick up on people's emotions. Sometimes when somebody is crying, I don't know why, but I'm crying. It don't matter. They could be crying because they can't tie their shoe because they forget. Because something going on with them, and I'm gonna cry because they crying. That's just how it goes sometimes with me, which is crazy. And then I was born a Libra too. So, okay. Focus, Ashley. Had this gift. Later on down the line, few years, I started feeling it again. Like something that's in you that just wants to burst out. I didn't practice, but I knew things. I did a lot of research. I never want to do something unless I'm full on and I'm, capable of it, right? So there you go again. I don't know. I hate when that happens. But that just means either sometimes there's somebody saying, shh, focus, or it's not important. Have you ever had a time where you cannot remember something and you were just talking? Hi, honey. If you were just talking, it probably meant that it wasn't important. It was important to you, kinda, but not for real. So, our oldest daughter is going to Florida. And I was sitting downstairs because I had 2 bathrooms. So I was sitting in my downstairs bathroom and I was smoking because we have children. So, we don't like smoking in the house. I was sitting downstairs in the downstairs bathroom and I blew the smoke. And for some reason, something told me, focus. So I looked and I let my eyes relax, took a deep breath, and oh, honey. So I let my eyes relax, took a deep breath, and I was just telling my daughter this. I ran upstairs because it was the craziest thing ever. And that's the one thing that's so frustrating. Some things are easy to me. I know that it's in my blood, but it's hard to really. My grandmother and my mother didn't teach me. And I want to say it was my great-grandmother, Miss Johnella Evans. I think she was the one. But, see, there you go again. Focus. So, I'm looking in the smoke. All of a sudden I see it looked like an L shape. Now, I didn't know what this meant at first, but it was an L shape, and it was kind of going up. Like, I swear to God, this is the craziest thing ever. It was smoke, and it looked like clouds. Like, if you ever in a small room or something, you smoking, if you're a smoker, blow the smoke and see how the smoke rises, right? But when I looked at it, it was like clouds in the sky. And it was an L shape, real skinny, like smoke. That's the only way to describe it, because that's what it was. It was nothing but smoke. It was an L shape, and it was tilted back, and it was going up into the rest of the smoke. Never knew. Sorry, y'all. Didn't know what that meant. This was maybe about three days ago. So I get a phone call and say, all right, I'll be there Friday. I said, okay. So I go downstairs this morning, and then I'm gonna tell you something else. But just this morning, I go down there. I'm sitting and I'm smoking, and all of a sudden it did that little thing where it's like a horizon or whatever. Not horizon because it's in the sky, but you know what I mean. It went and looked. It was flat at the bottom, and then the clouds were at the top, so it looked like the sky. And it was, the clouds was going like this, like something was moving through them, which is what we see in cloud and in smoke. I know, but nothing was making it move. I was just in the bathroom, and I blew the smoke. It sat still, and then all of a sudden, it started dipping. The clouds just started dipping in, like it would if an airplane was going through the clouds. I said, hot damn. Can you cuss like that? Hot dog. That's what that meant. So, I felt it before me and my wife made a conscious decision to say, go ahead and let Ziza, because that's our oldest daughter, let her go ahead to Florida. I saw it, and I saw it happening. It was the craziest thing ever, and I didn't realize that that's what it was, because some kept telling me to focus at the, hey Paigey, hey Justin. Something kept telling me to focus in the clouds, but it wasn't clouds, which is crazy. I keep saying it, but it's a cloud of smoke. So some kept telling me to focus, and I couldn't focus on nothing else until I figured it out, and I figured it out today. Speed up. Check it. I went to, because I'm real good with money spills, right? I keep some money, okay? When you do a money spill, you can't expect too much from it. I mean, you can. I mean, abundance is what we all look for, but you don't look for it to become a millionaire. That's just not the reality of the situation. People watch Harry Potter and shit like that, and they think that it's not, magic is not that type. That's not how it is in reality. So you may do a money spell and you ask for $15,000, right? You may get, and if you're not specific, because you asking from somebody, it could be God, it could be your late grandmother, it could be your Auntie Ann, but somebody is helping you, okay? You pray into somebody. God is always with us, but our ancestors, you better believe that they watching us too. So, you say, let's say you do $15,000, right? You want to do $15,000. You may not get $15,000 just cash, just laying in front of you on the table. No. You may start seeing the accumulation of money. You may get a raise at work. You may get that second job that you wanted came to. It doesn't mean that you about to quit your job and you about to be wealthy and live like a fat cat out on the porch in the country somewhere. That's not what that means. A lot of people don't understand that, but it's not what that means. It just means that you are calling abundance into your life. And I'm telling you what just happened to me, y'all. So I did a money spill, and I'm gonna show y'all how after I get done. Hopefully, are y'all able to see me and hear me clear? Let me know. My wife messaged me. Hello, honey. But can you hear me? Am I clear? So, okay. So I'm antsy. So I want to share this with y'all. So I did a money spill, and I use bay leaves. Bay leaves are really good in abundance. I cleansed. The first time I did it, I didn't. But the second time, boy, I cleansed. I woke up, it was like, now mind you, I'm kind of like a stay-at-home mama right now. Where is it coming from? So, I checked one of my cards because kids like, Mommy, can we go to the store? I said, well, who money? What? Mama's at work. That's I'm broke. So I checked, some told me check your card. So I checked it. It was $25 on it. I said, from where? I go in and tell my daughters, they cracking up laughing because my children know what I do. So they cracking up laughing. Oh, check the other one. And now everybody in a frenzy. So I check one of my other cards. It's like $200 something on there. I say, okay, I see you, girl. Then this is the same card. I go to the store and we go, because my wife like, I want a grill. I said, okay, well, because she don't get paid until Friday, so, all right, we'll just use the rest of it. We going to get some ribs or something, you know what I'm saying, put it on the grill with the money that I just found on my card. Don't spend it, it's fine. Because I'm calling it to me, so it's fine. When I tell you that I checked the balance on my card just to make sure that I didn't go over on my card, and it was $1,500 on it. From where? Answer me that. My wife said, you got to be about the luckiest. I said, no, it's not luck, it's blessings. It's blessings. The things that we go through, it doesn't matter whatever good thing you have in your life, it's a blessing. I don't believe in luck. I mean, I know what luck is, but everything that I get from God, and God blesses. He don't give you luck. I don't believe in that. So, or my mother, or my grandmother, my great-grandmother, even my brother, because I know he looked out for me. He was my little big brother, and I was the oldest, but he definitely looked out for me. So, it was, plus the job that I'm no longer working at, all of a sudden, when payday come, I get a check in my account. And I know that it wasn't because of what I worked or none of that. It couldn't have been because I haven't been there in a month. And there was no check before this one. And I did my money spill. And it was boop, 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 boop. Almost $2,000 in 3 days. So, I'm going to tell y'all how to do it. So I got things to do. And we got a busy time because we got to get Ziza ready so she can go ahead on her trip. I'm going to show y'all how to do a money spill. Nothing major. I'm going to show you a simple way to use a bay leaf. Bay leaves. I think you seen it when I first. So, you can go to any grocery store. It doesn't have to be these. I thought I had some more. It doesn't have to be these, but it does have to be big leaves. You see that? So I'm just gonna do one with y'all. I'm excited. This is my favorite spell, hands down. This has worked for me so many times. I kid you not, my G. I kid you not. This time my brother reacted to my video, but I don't see him at the bottom. How do y'all see reactions? Anybody know? I think it's because of my connection for real. But my wife was able to comment. Vonnie, say something and see if I can see it. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but y'all just have to watch it after I get done. If it don't pop up, but you gonna want to see this. So, you go in, you look for a bay leaf. I'll take mine out and put them right back in. My container is already blessed. I will take, you can take simple, you can say a prayer, because let me tell you something. It's all about intention. So you don't need, the people think that that's modern day witchcraft or practitioner work or, hey Nietzsche, that's modern day. When you got it in your blood, when you got a lineage of practitioners, you don't really have to do too much. I really don't. Whatever I want, if I pray to God and I ask him and I tell him, mind you, honey, I told my wife, she was like, so did you pray for me? Or did you pray to get, to be taken away if it didn't work? Or I can't remember what she asked me, but I told her, I said, I didn't do no prayers. People do not understand what you say, especially if your blood is the same type of blood as mine. You have to watch what you say, because you could curse yourself. If you are constantly saying, oh, or let's say you go outside, oh man, I'm gonna be got into a car accident and crashed and broke my leg. Who would say that in reality? But people do. People do. And you'll be to hurt yourself. I try not to. I done prayed for a couple of relationships. But you have to understand that when you pray and when you ask for things, sometimes you ask for them and it may not turn out exactly how you wanted it to. You understand what I'm saying? So you could pray, oh, I want this man, or I want him so bad. Please, God, let him come into my life. And I don't care what it is. I don't care what gotta happen. I need him, and just let this relationship stay together. That's like witchcraft. It's a craft. Take witch out of it. That's a craft. Whatever I gotta do, just keep this relationship. I don't want him to go nowhere. If you're as strong as I am, that's all it takes. But why would you want to make somebody stay with you? If you gotta pray for somebody every night, they ain't supposed to be there. And then you gotta think that when you pray for them, please, ooh, stay with me. Ooh, I just need him to stay with me. Or I need her to be in my life. She's so bad. When they with you, it don't change who they are. And I was watching something the other day. They can still be in a subconscious, still knowing that they don't want to be with you. They want to be somewhere else, but they can't help but be around you. That's why I never do love spells. Period. That is a no for me ever. I never want to try to bend somebody's will. I never want to ask for help from nobody else to bend nobody's will or make them stay. I want somebody to love me for me. I don't mess with nobody. Ain't none of that. No. It was a time when somebody owed me some money. I got tired of waiting because my tax was supposed to be coming and it took forever. And I kept saying, I'm just gonna wait. And wife was like, dude, can you do a money spell, please? But I didn't want to invite all that because then I would have been stressed out if it didn't work, and my mental was just too, when you are, when you're stressed out, that can affect your practice too. If you're real stressed, if you're angry and you try to go in doing something, your emotions is going to take over and it can change. So let's try not to do that. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So first, if you have sage, you can use it. If not, I say a prayer just because I want help from God. I want him to bless me. I ask for help from my mother, and I ask for God to protect my mind and bless my hands. And the reason for that is because when you are asking, again, I believe in certain things very deeply. When you are asking for help from anybody else, whether it be auntie, cousin, best friend, mama, daddy, when you invite that and you ask for help with things like these, you also invite bad things too. And if you're not ready for it, you're not gonna like it. You want to make sure that you are protected. God will always protect us if you ask for it. If you acknowledge him and invite him in, he will protect you. So I say a little prayer. I want to say that it doesn't have to be, but I'm not superstitious, but I don't want nothing broken. I look at everything, every little detail, and I feel like if the bay leaf is cracked, it may affect it. I feel like if I don't write everything that I need to write on it, it may affect it. So I don't like bay leaves like that, which is crazy. Because it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But I feel my mental tells me that it's whole. I don't want a bay leaf like that. Because cracked, I feel like it's going to cut into what I want. So I picked the one that I feel like is going to work for me. I'm not even going to take the time to put all these back in. I never really take all of them out because I always find one right away. But let's see. Come on, little babies. And I like to have one with a stem. But we can use that today. And I'll put this up after I get done. Now, the day before yesterday, I used this candle inside of my thing, but this is really for my my incense, my oils. I'll burn them. So you take it and you put your incense at the top, and then you put your candle at the bottom, and then it burns. But since I wanted to do this ritual, I left it on top so I can have that open flame to be able to burn it. So let's see, we'll still use that, but I'm gonna use another candle. Okay, so just a little tea, the little tea light candle, simple. You see that? So I'm not going to do it because I haven't did my sage. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is I like to do a circle to close in my energy, so it's not or letting again something in that you don't want to be in, right? So a green candle is what you need. Tea light candle. This is a regular. See? And I take my sage, everything that I use, I put my intention into it. I want you to imagine your money flowing in, right? This is just for now. Afterwards, let that shit go out of your mind, okay? You don't want to focus on it too hard, because if you start thinking negative or thinking that it's not going to happen, it won't. Because remember I told you, a lot of the things that happen to us is because we called it to us. So if the bad things can happen, the good things can happen too. Okay? So at the top, you write your name first and last. And then at the bottom, if let's just say you need $500 for your light bill, I go big or go home. And then I take, even if it don't burn, like one of my bay leaves didn't burn completely one time, and I literally got $1,000 short of what I wanted. But I got the majority of those thousands. So, you're going to write your first and last name at the top. And then at the bottom is going to be, let's say $500, because you're about to pay your car note or something. $500 in full. Okay? Make sure you put in full. Or put $500 in my bank account. Okay? This is the first way to use a bay leaf. So it's crazy because yesterday when I was trying to figure out like what's gonna be my issue today. Like, am I gonna have a problem? I ask myself that all the time. Or a good day. Sometimes I pull my cards just because I want to get more familiar with my cards again, because it's been a long time since I picked them up. But look at this. Y'all see that? Child, it said views. I kid you not. What lighter have you ever seen that actually have views on it? That's like having a lighter that says glove. Who? Right? Don't make no sense. But you take this, I would say get some tweezers so you can burn it all the way down, holding it. But you're gonna light your candle. It's gonna be lit. And then you're gonna write your intention on here. So your first and last name, $500 in full, or $500 in bank account, or $500 in cash, right? Then you take it and then you light this sucker all the way down, and then you hold it until it burns all the way to the end. And that's it. Then I let my candle burn. Like yesterday, I didn't let it burn. It's crazy how that money still came though. So it's all about how you feel. But baby, this is my favorite. It's a lot of different things that you can do to call money in. Pray, for one. But this bad boy is money. Okay? So, after you burn it, you literally just leave this sitting. Hey, auntie. You leave this sitting wherever it is and let it burn out all the way down to the end. It's not going to go out. Don't nobody touch it. Put it in a quiet spot. Wherever you burn it at, put it in a spot. But you literally take this and this, burn it all the way down, get some tweezers, and let it burn. I wouldn't hold it. I wouldn't hold it. You don't want to be burning your fingers and shit. But sorry, Auntie. But you take it and you burn it all the way down. All the way down till it's gone. Don't scoop up no ashes, no nothing. Let it burn until it's gone. And then let me know what happened. Look at it like this. And I tell my kids this all the time. We go through things in life, right? Hardships. Hey Sean. We go through hardships in life and we feel like that's the end. You take it, you feel like you're broken down and you can't take no more. But we can. My grandma used to tell me you ain't gonna lay down, and my wife's grandma told her the exact same thing, so you know it got to be true. You ain't gonna lay down and die about it. So go ahead, shed the tears, and keep going. The sun gonna come out the next day. And so will you. There go the wife. And so will you. Nothing bad lasts always. And every day that you go to sleep, when you wake up, it's a new day. And it's another day to do better, to be better. For more opportunities, tell yourself that you're great, because you are. I'll talk to y'all later.